When you think of a model, you probably imagine a tall, thin person with cheekbones that could cut granite. While there are obviously many models who fit that description, there are some beautiful exceptions to the rule that can hopefully get people to stop trying to reach an impossible standard. Number 20. Daphne Self. Daphne Self, at 91 years of age, is the oldest model in the world. She's been modeling professionally for the past 70 years. She has 3 kids, 4 grandkids, and has recently modeled for brands such as Dolce & Gabbana. Daphne has said that she has no plans to retire and is perfectly healthy. Just looking at her makes me feel younger. Number 19. Casey Legler. Casey Legler competed in the 1996 Summer Olympics when she was 19 and broke the world record while she was just practicing. After that feat, she graduated cum laude from Smith College. But the most interesting thing about her modeling career is that she only models men's clothing. She identifies as female, but simply uses her masculine facial features and build to pose for male garments. Number 18. Alex Minxie. Alex Minxie began his career as a Marine, which is probably on the opposite end of the job spectrum from model. In 2009, his Humvee hit a roadside bomb and his leg had to be amputated. Minxie was in a coma for 47 days and became an alcoholic after he was released from the hospital. He was approached by fashion photographer Tom Cullis while working out and has since modeled for brands like UnderwearExpert.com. Number 17. Tess Holliday. Tess Holliday was frequently bullied at school for her weight, to the point that she actually dropped out. At the age of 15, she was a size 16 and 5 feet 3 inches tall. She auditioned at a call specifically for plus-size models in Atlanta, but was told that she was too short and too big. After spending a few years as a makeup artist, she eventually signed with Milk Model Management, becoming the first plus-size model of her size and height to be signed to an agency. Still, this has been controversial, as it's seen as promoting an unhealthy lifestyle. What do you think? Do you think plus-size models should exist? Number 16. Cassandra Bankson. In 2010, model Cassandra Bankson revealed that she actually has terrible acne by creating a YouTube video where she explained how she covers it up for photo shoots and media appearances. Apparently, she was bullied so relentlessly when she was younger that she pulled out of school. The video generated so much discussion that it was featured on multiple shows like Good Morning America, The Today Show, and Fox News. She was boldly willing to admit that most of the time, she just looks like a normal person. She continues to help others with acne and other skin conditions on her YouTube channel and has gained a large following for her brave and honest videos. Number 15. Devon Aoki. Models are generally taller than average. The average American woman is 5'4", but the average model is 5'11". In fact, Elite, a top modeling agency, has even said that it wants all their models to be between 5'8" and 5'11". Devon Aoki, who you may recognize from Too Fast, Too Furious, one of the best Fast and Furious movies, is only 5'5". Despite her shorter than model average height, she has had a hugely successful career and been on the cover of numerous fashion magazines from all over the world. Number 14. Sarah Gertz. Sarah Gertz is a model with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a disorder that slows collagen production. As a result, despite being only 27 years old, her skin appears saggy and wrinkled. She isn't afraid to show it off online, but she wasn't always open about her condition. In an interview with Health.com, Gertz said of her skin that, "I consider it to be the most beautiful thing ever now. But if you asked me 3 or 4 years ago, I would have been covered up in t-shirts and probably brushed off the question." Number 13. Winnie Harlow. Born Chantel Brown Young, Winnie is both a model and spokesperson for the skin condition vitiligo. Vitiligo is a long-term condition wherein patches of skin lose their pigment and become white. As a kid, Harlow was bullied by both white and black students and eventually dropped out. Tyra Banks discovered her on Instagram, and her career took off after being a contestant on the 21st season of America's Next Top Model. Number 12. Madeleine Stewart. Madeleine Stewart is the first professional model with Down syndrome. She's a prolific catwalk modeler, having been featured in the New York Fashion Week catwalk, a Paris Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, Runway Dubai, Russian Fashion Week, and many others. Stewart decided to become a model after seeing a fashion show with her mother in 2014. She proceeded to lose 44 pounds and then attended a photo shoot. Stewart has said that she's happy to change the way society looks at people with disabilities, and I want the world to be more accepting. That is my dream. Number 11. Sean Ross. Sean Ross is an actor and dancer as well as a model, and is the first African-American male with albinism to work as a model. He was born in the Bronx and faced a lot of discrimination due to his condition. He was bullied in school and called names such as powder and whiteout. After training for 5 years at the Alvin Ailey School, a prestigious modern dance company, he was discovered on YouTube and joined the modeling industry while he was just 16. Number 10. Diandra Forrest. Diandra Forrest is the first African-American female with albinism to work as a model. Like Ross, she has many acting credits to her name as well. Also like Ross, she was discriminated against when she was a kid, and says people would frequently just assume that she had been adopted, as only one of her siblings also had albinism. She has said that it is not easy being a person with albinism because of the lack of understanding of what the condition is, even in the modeling industry. Number 9. Mafi. Mafi, a nickname for her often mispronounced real name of Mafanwi, is a model with strabismus, a condition better known as being cross-eyed. Interestingly enough, Mafi could have cured her condition. Unlike many of the other models on this list, strabismus isn't necessarily permanent in all cases. However, Mafi chose not to because, if I did so, I would feel that I was being untrue to myself. And if I can manage to use something which I previously saw as an affliction as a medium to make other people feel that it's permissible to embrace their flaws, then that's a wonderful thing. Number 8. Jillian Mercado. Jillian Mercado is an American fashion model who uses a wheelchair due to muscular dystrophy. She was raised in New York and was diagnosed as a child. It wasn't until after she had been volunteering for Fashion Week for years that she got the opportunity to really break into the industry with photographer Patrick McMullen. Over the years, she's modeled for Diesel, Nordstrom, and Beyoncé's merchandise brands. Number 7. Lia T. Lia T, whose full name is Leandra Medeiros Cerezo, is a Brazilian-born but Italian-raised transgender fashion model. She's been called the personal muse of Riccardo Tisci, the creative director of the French luxury brand Givenchy. She's also the face of the brand Redken and is considered by many people to be an icon of transgender advocacy. Number 6. Liu Shan Ping. Liu Shan Ping is an award-winning writer, best known for writing about ecology and children's literature. He's also become something of an internet sensation when, at the age of 72, he helped his granddaughter by being a model for her clothing line. Shan Ping fearlessly wore male and female clothing, none of which was intended to be worn by 72-year-olds. Number 5. Rick Genest. Better known as Zombie Boy, Rick was a Canadian artist, actor, fashion model, and musician. Before any of his tattoos, he was diagnosed with a brain tumor. He was on the surgery wait list for a difficult 6 months before he contemplated suicide. He held the world record for most tattoos of insects and most tattoos of human bones. Tragically, Genest died after falling off a balcony. It's currently unknown as to whether or not it was suicide or an accident. Number 4. Sophia Papateli. Sophia is a 22-year-old Greek Cypriot American and the self-proclaimed founder of the unibrow movement. She proudly displays her bushy unibrow to the hundreds of thousands of followers on her Instagram, despite the many haters she has attracted online. She stated that, "I choose to wear my eyebrows this way for the same reasons I styled myself in school, because the only preference that matters is my own." Number 3. Duckie Thought. Duckie Thought, whose real name is Nyaidak Thought, is an Australian model known for her unusual, unconventional appearance. She finished 3rd place on the 8th season of Australia's Next Top Model and is now known for her work with Rihanna's cosmetics brand Fenty Beauty. Her family were South Sudanese refugees and she has 7 siblings. In Melbourne, where she grew up, her classmates and teachers were unable to pronounce her actual birth name, so she started going by the nickname Duckie. Number 2. Xing Yi. Xing Yi is a Chinese model who became famous thanks to people on the internet calling him the Chinese elf. Some have described him as having flawless features, perfect skin, and great symmetry. Others have said he's too feminine, a criticism he's ignored. He's continued on with his career, dressing how he wants, having his hair as long as he wants, and learning to ignore certain people on the internet. A skill which we could all benefit from. Number 1. Cadence Tickles. Cadence Tickles is a Seattle-based model with Schmidt-Fracaro, a rare chromosomal disorder better known as cat eye syndrome. It causes holes in the structure of the eye, which leads to an unusual face shape. She was discovered by Nick Knight on Instagram, a photographer who's better known for his work with Kanye West and Lady Gaga. She said that we're all beautifully flawed, and we're all individuals, which is something we should all remember. On that note, has this list changed your perception of the modeling industry? Maybe your perceptions of beauty? Or your self-image? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and click that bell icon to be notified the next time we post a video. Thanks for watching.